Assalamu alaikum. I'm Beenish Mahmood, your host from the Daily Minute Mirror, and today I have with me a distinguished guest who needs no introduction, Mr. Kamran Lashari. Assalamu alaikum, Shai Sahab. How are
Walaikum
you?
Assalam. Very good.
Thank you. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you for coming over to give us a little talk about your remarkable journey.
My pleasure.
Yes. So before I dive into the conversation, I'm going to give a little introduction about Mr. Kamran Lashari, despite the fact that he's well known and highly respected. So Mr. Kamran Lashari is one of the most distinguished civil servants of Pakistan. He served as the Petroleum Secretary of Pakistan and the Chief Secretary of Sindh. However, he is most known for his 5-year tenure as the Director General of the Capital Development Authority, where he played a pivotal role in preserving the cultural and social heritage of Lahore. Mr. Lashari is also the father of the acclaimed film director Bilal Lashari. He gave a cameo appearance in Bar, which was also directed by his son, and he played the role of Pakistan's Internal Security Director General. Okay, now I want to start my questions.
Okay.
So, what were the biggest obstacles that you faced during your civil service years? What helped you sustain through those years? Was it fate or environment?
Well, what has sustained is my will to do,
Right.
the spirit to
Serve the public.
bring creativity, change, and serve the country or its people and its land and its buildings and the bazaars and markets, and so that remains unconquerable. I have faced great
Criticism,
resistance
negative
and difficulty. That's part of the game. Whenever
Yes.
you're going
When
into
you're doing something right and you're
something
trying
new,
to serve the
but
public.
not only right, when you're doing something new and different.
Yes,
You see, if one is to flow with the water,
yes,
then you don't make waves and you're more or less accepted.
yes.
But once you,
But it is a difficult journey, no doubt.
yeah. I love doing new things. I hate to do things which have been done the same way all the time.
So you welcome change.
So I look for designing my own job, doing things differently, and reimagining a place or my own job. So that's all the time I've been doing, and that brought me a lot of difficulties. That's a chapter which will probably bore the people, but I tell you, that itself, there can be volumes written on it.
Yes.
The difficulties.
So, was the revival of the wall city that you were working on, was it by choice? Like, did you do it because you wanted to do it? It was your passion, or were you assigned this task by the civil?
That's both.
Both.
Choice and dished out, both. Choice in the sense that in the course of my career, like any other civil servant, I showed my inclination, or I found out, in fact, discovered myself also. I didn't know I had joined civil service to be deputy commissioner and secretary, and thought that would be the end of the world. But it didn't prove that way. So my identity came through a non-job.
Right.
And that was after having served 4 or 5 districts, including Lahore. Then in the same city, later I was made OST and then asked to join as the Director General of a new department, newly created,
Right.
called Parks and Horticulture.
Oh, yes. I
Right.
think I've seen that
So,
part of Florence Garden where you done.
So that is what was the road to self-discovery. I found that this is what I really
Like doing.
like, and I can do and deliver. So, despite that, I'm not a horticulturist, I'm not a specialist, neither a conservationist, but I probably had some sense of aesthetics and some vision. I'd been from village to any country of the world, so I had kept analyzing Why can't our cities look more organized, more disciplined?
beautiful.
Even the street furniture, for that matter.
Yes.
Why can't our bus stops, our signages, or our footpaths, and they all matter. It's not
Yes.
only that you lay out a good road. So each thing connects with the other. And so I worked on that, and then the landscaping, designing, the fountains,
Right.
the melas, and the festivals and carnivals. In those times, the better times, so a lot of we could do it on the roadside, like Canal Mela for 15 days.
Yeah.
There was no check or control, no police, nothing. And one side was motorable, the other side was walkable, and flower festival and children.
But you know, yes, sorry.
But Gowal Mandi Fruit Street.
Yes.
You see, coming to your question, now I entered into the space of heritage,
Yes.
like facelifting Mall Road,
Yes.
and then going to a place called Gowal Mandi.
Yes. The food street has fizzled out. The some
Yeah,
festival
so-
fizzled out.
so,
हो गया. Piru's
They say
International.
something flawed turns into a failure, right?
Yeah.
In my country, something successful
Turns into
a failure.
Yeah.
There's some problem
Yes.
that we have a death wish. There's some problem that we cannot sustain success,
Yes.
and we are an enemy unto ourselves. I give you an example.
Ji.
The best of the best. I'm talking on the cultural front, not on political.
Yes.
Maybe you can fix it on the same thing on the other side also. The best of the best, Basant,
Yes.
was our flagship of the cultural front of this country.
That's true.
And what did we do with it?
We banished
Right.
it, abolished
Yeah.
it completely.
Except that last year the government showed a great political will
and then
got it
people
right.
really celebrated Basant with a lot of
Acha,
vigor and
but for
enthusiasm.
20 years, we
Yes.
shut it down. Just imagine if it had continued for 20 years. Where would this festival had been, and the image and the economy and tourism of this? So we, as I said, we shut down things, and particularly those which are most successful.
Yes.
Monal Restaurant.
Yes, that was
You
also
see,
sealed. It was demolished, and now they have given the land back to the owner.
It's a joke,
It's really a joke.
and a very cruel one.
Yes.
Acha, then so it's not isolated things, you know. I can connect you. So I try to analyze what's wrong with us as people.
Yes, exactly.
That
Why
we-
is our culture fizzling out? What is the reason
already
behind that?
we have a very weak culture, and if something really flourishes, happens and delivers, and people get connected, and
Exactly.
the image of the city or the country, we demolish it.
Exactly.
The Food Street Gowal Mandi, we demolished it.
Piru's का International Puppet Festival
The
खत्म-
puppet festival, we
वो भी-
demolished it. Horse and cattle show virtually.
वो भी खत्म हो गया.
So, what is this?
Yes.
So,
So, the
I can come to many more also. Anyways, please go ahead.
the History by Night tour that has recently restarted is a good way to revive the old culture of Lahore. So, what all does the tour have to offer? Do you have any idea?
You see,
Did you
Yeah.
take the initiative behind it?
I have been, as you know, the Director General of the Walled City Lahore
Yes.
Authority for more than 12 years.
Wow, 12 more than 12.
Yeah, I never imagined we could hold a position for 12 years, but that's right after my
Retirement?
as soon as I got retired. So
Then
right.
All right.
So because of my credentials toward such things, I was brought in as DG of the Walled City, and so we worked on the Delhi Gate and bringing in new infrastructure, urban regeneration of the old city.
Right. So these are the contributions that you made to the old
Gee.
city.
And partnering with the Khan Trust, and then doing the Lahore Fort in a very, very ambitious and a detailed manner. And so History by Night that you just referred
Yes.
is one festival. I can't think of a parallel which is sustained for the last 8 years.
It stopped happening in between
नहीं, I
for
hope
some
not.
few. नहीं अभी तो हो रहा है, but I
लेकिन
went
वो
last year.
खत्म
I
हो
think.
जाएगा, कोई चीज़ इसमें जो कामयाब है
पिछले
उसने
साल
तो
जी पिछले साल ने रीस्टार्ट किया है इसको अभी,
जी
उससे पहले नहीं हो रहा था ये।
नहीं ऐसा नहीं, सिर्फ गर्मियों में 1-2 माह के लिए
खत्म
उसका तातुल आता है, लेकिन वो चल रहा है एंड इट्स सेल्फ सस्टेनिंग इन दिस सेंस। हमने हुकूमत से 1 रुपया नहीं कभी इसका लिया।
अच्छा, तो
हुकूमत से इजाज़त भी नहीं ली।
आप लोग फंड्स कहाँ से लेते हैं?
तो हम सेल्फ जनरेट करते थे, टिकट लगाते थे।
हाँ, 2500 का टिकट है
जी, 500 से शुरू हुआ था, 2500 बल्कि 2800 कुछ ऐसा है टिकट। एंड पीपल रिस्पॉन्ड बिकॉज यू गिव देम क्वालिटी time, that is 2.5 hours, this conducted tour which is combined with entertainment and also education. So there are a couple of performances, there are guided tours, there are gili rickshaws. It's a whole gamut.
It's a really nice experience. I went to it once.
Absolutely, all ambassadors in Pakistan have loved to come here and see it. The Chief Minister, the Mian Nawaz Sharif, or the Interior Minister, everybody.
So who comes more to the walled city? Tourists आते हैं ज़्यादा, foreign लोग या locals आते हैं आपके, और क्यों?
Mixed है जी। walled city में देखिए कुछ भी हो, मैं चूँकि I dabble with these things, deal with these things. I keep wondering what draws in people. I love people and I keep thinking how to bring them in and how do they connect. So even in the fort, the first time in the history, people have come and seen a lit up fort.
Yes.
In through 350 years, it was never opened up to the public, general public. So I must say that we were very happy to light up on permanent basis the entire fort. And
so that was your effort?
Gee, it was me and my team.
All right. When you were part of the
I was
walled city authority.
Part of the walled city.
Achha.
And it's still continuing till there is a suo moto and something happens to it. I do not know.
I hope
Anyways, so now the other side is the walled city, Delhi Darbar Gate की जानब. So people आपने पूछा कि क्यों आते हैं, वो अपना आप देखने आते हैं।